Okay, so today we're making a robotic hand. It's like this. So basically when you pull the strings, the hand moves with it. So like with the joints. Okay, so first step is getting all your supplies. So right now we have 5 strings of different colors so that you can tell which finger each string connects to. We've got a pen, 3 regular sized straws, and 1 section of a large straw, and or a boba straw, yeah. And we'll show you how to use these later. Some tape.
And construction.
Yes, so we're using both electrical tape and double stick tape, but it doesn't really matter. You can use whatever kind of tape, so like Scotch tape or anything like that. Okay, so first step is tracing your hand. So Eva, do you want to trace your hand? Make sure that your fingers are decent width apart so that it can move freely. And you want to get a good chunk of your wrist as well. Perfect. Oh! Nice. Okay, and then you're gonna cut your hand out. So, just avoid the lumps. It's fine. Okay, so while she does that, I'll explain the next step. Basically, you are going to cut these straws into different sections, so about the length of one section of your finger. So it doesn't have to be too precise. So we're just gonna do about a 1/2 inch length. But obviously, if you have smaller fingers, you might want to do it like a centimeter or something like that. We'll cut each of these until we have all of the joints. And just keep in mind, you have 14 joints or 14 sections in your hand, and then you're gonna cut the remaining straws into sections that will connect all of your fingers together. Okay, once you get your hand cut, now we're gonna move on to the joints. So, just like I said before, a centimeter to about a 1/2 inch, depending on how big your fingers are. Alright, so once you've cut all of your straws, we are going to tape these onto the hand. So, like we said before, we are using double-sided tape, but you can use any kind of tape. So, we're just gonna put this on so where your joints are. So, just like that. And put that. So once you're done with the joints, you can add stuff into the hands, and then finally you're gonna take the big straw and put it right where your wrist is. After that, you're gonna start feeding each of your strings into the pathways that are laid out. They're different colors, so you know which fingers are which, and yeah. It might be helpful to use your pen that you have handy to like shove stuff through. And we also have made these little taped ends so that it's easier to stick them through the smaller straws. Okay, so once you put all of the strings through each of the joints, you want to tape them down at the very end. So since we have double stick tape, we're just going to stick it onto the double stick tape, but obviously if you don't, then just put another piece of tape above it. Last step now is to fold the joints to make sure that they bend at the right place. So
just fold them in between the straws.
Yes, fold them in between the straws. Time to like wear the joints in properly.
I'm trying this out.
Yes, you are. Okay.
I should leave that in on purpose.
Once the joints are all folded, you have a hand. So let's see. This one, see, the joint moves down as I pull it. And then we can do this one. That one moves down. Pink, middle finger moves down. Ring finger and pinky. And then if we pull them all together, your hand closes into a fist. Fist bump.
Yeah, now you know how to make a robot.
Yeah.